These fires that we've had in our area, specifically the ones where people have died, really, again, letting us know the importance of being prepared in your home in case of an emergency. The family of 6, remember, 4 children. They were not able to get out of a fire in their apartment, which was in a public housing apartment, 5th floor apartment in Harlem last week. Also last week, a woman died in a fire inside her apartment on the Upper East Side. You say to yourself, what if that's me? What do I do? What do I do to make sure that my family and my home is prepared? Joining me now is Gerard Fitzgerald. Hi, thanks for being here.
How do you do?
President of the Uniformed Firefighters Association. We are so glad to have you here, Mr. Fitzgerald. So very important. This stuff, we cannot say it too often, right?
No, it needs to get through. So it needs to be repeated and then said again and then a few more times.
And then again and again.
From when you're a child all the way through adolescence and then adulthood. Sometimes you just need to be reminded that many times to think about it.
So let's start with this scenario. There is a fire in my home. Do I call 911 first, or do I run out?
I recommend you get out first. Get out, then call 911, and then the responding units, the fire department will be alerted, we'll respond, and we'll do our best to save the property, the lives, if they're still in danger. But our recommendation is to get out first.
Let's talk about the people when you're in your home, because people who are watching us now, it's not just me. It's not just me and my daughter. There are 6 of us, and we have, so many bedrooms, a basement, a downstairs apartment, and all of that. Talk about the importance of an escape plan and how important it is to adhere to that.
Well, you should have a rehearsal for emergencies in your house, one of them being a fire. So, everybody knows how to get out of their homes with their eyes wide open. But in a fire, your vision is limited by smoke. You have to get down low. So you need to have that mindset of what it's like to crawl out, make it fun for the kids. Come out of your bedrooms, whoever makes it to the door first gets an extra scoop of ice cream or candy or whatever. Make it fun and have that evacuation plan. And then very crucial is to have a meeting place. My family, we used our neighbor, the DePriscos, we used their stoop. And my children from a very early age, and my wife, and God forbid there was a tragedy and there was a fire or any emergency, that we were going to meet on the DePrisco stoop so that I would know that they're there. If somebody was missing, then I could alert the firefighters, responding firefighters, or do my best to find that child. But to remind everybody, let the firemen do their job. If there's someone left inside, if there's a pet, phone, toy, electronic, something that you cherish, tell the firefighters we'll do our best to do what we can to mitigate that, but do not go back inside.
Gerard was telling me earlier, we were talking about a pet, because many people have pets, and oh my gosh, I didn't get my cat, I didn't get my dog, and you related a story from your childhood.
Yeah, when I was young, there was a fire in the neighborhood, and a young boy went back in for his puppy that was at the foot of his bed, and tragically his life was lost. It's very sad, pets' lives are very important, but your life is more important to your parents, to us in general. So don't go back in. Let the firemen do their job. We'll do our best to get your pets.
Sure.
We'll do our best to save your life and your property.
So the things that we can do to save our lives and our property: smoke detectors, fire extinguishers. Let's go over the things that are the right things to have. First of all, smoke detectors.
Smoke detectors. So if you're in an apartment, your landlord is obligated to supply a smoke detector, but it's your obligation to change and check the batteries. So we try to remind people, when you change the clock in the spring forward and in the fall back, check the batteries, make that part of your routine. Extension cords are a big problem. People go out and they go to the dollar store and they buy an extension cord, and just because it has 6 outlets, they plug all their electronics into it. They're charging more than one device, or using the stereo, the TV, and charging a device. You're overloading the power for that extension cord. I don't recommend you buy a $1 extension cord. It's a large cause of fires. Buy one that's appropriate for what you're using. If you're using a space heater, now at this time of year, the landlords have turned off the heat, but as we were told, we had record low temperatures yesterday, so I put the heat back on in my home. But some people don't have that option, so they're using space heaters, they're turning on the oven, the stove, they're using extension cords for that space heater where they're overloading it, and that can cause a fire.
The thing too with all the cords and the phone and the phones on on the pillow and I'm charging the, not me personally, I'm just saying that. But I mean, but if this too is a concern not only for our good sleep and attention span, but this can be a hazard.
Absolutely, and you know the way we pull the cord out of the phone and we rush to wherever we got to go, and that could cause a spark when it hits the furniture, the rug. You know, there's oil-based man-made materials of the materials that are on your furniture and the carpet. So it doesn't take a lot for that to spark up, you know, whether near the garbage or anything that's flammable. So you just need to be aware. Take a second. That second can be instrumental to not having a tragedy that you'll never even know that you stopped, which is a good thing.
And to realize it can happen to anyone.
Of
Just
course.
a few more things, Gerard, we want to go over here. And illegal space heaters, you brought up that space heater usage period, but especially illegal ones. The bed, charging your phone. What about fire extinguishers?
Well, you should have a fire extinguisher, especially off the kitchen. Don't keep it in the kitchen because that's where the fire will probably be. So if you have a pantry or a little hallway somewhere away from the stove, keep it there. Know how to use it. You know, so when you buy it, read the directions before the emergency so that you have an idea. Pull the pin, squeeze. You know, like while you're standing there fumbling around trying to read it at that moment is not the time to learn. And the same thing with the smoke alarms, which I didn't say before. You might not know what it sounds like, so test it. Let your children hear what it sounds like.
Right.
You know, it's loud, but you know, let them know that that means that there's smoke, there's a fire. You know, that alert them. Instead of them waking up and saying, "What's that?" They'll know what it is.
Get out of the house. And the last thing I want to say, because it has happened to me when I was old enough to know better in my 20s, clean the lint in the dryer.
Of course.
I had a dryer fire.
Of course, of course. So you know, a lot of people think cleaning the lint is just pulling out the lint gatherer out of the dryer and cleaning that. That's not it. It builds up in the exhaust tube, in the tube. So that needs to be cleaned also a couple of times a year. And don't use plastic ones, use the metal ones. Don't cheap out on it. You know, for a couple of bucks, be safer.
Be safe. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, as you said, we could hear this, hear this, hear this, and hear this. It's important.
Never enough. Never
Gerard
enough.
Fitzgerald with the Uniform Firefighters Association. So enjoy that you've taken the time, and thank you.
Thank you for
all
inviting me.
You and your members do for our city.
Thank you very much.
We'll be right back after this on CBSN New York.